What would be one piece of advice that you would share with an aspiring instructional designer who is trying to develop their skills and their knowledge in instructional design?
I'm telling this to my new partner. Give yourself grace,
Mm.
right? Um, and I be realistic in your skill versus where you want to be. Like I find a lot of people are like, I want to make this like pizzazzy, jazzy kind of thing, but their skill's not there yet. So start with the foundations, and then as like your portfolio this year should embarrass you in a year from now.
Yes, I love that.
It because it's iterative. A portfolio doesn't it's a living thing that needs to change as your skill set changes. And then you kind of go back and like, oh my God, I can't believe I got a job with that. Like I even looked at my portfolio, like I was showing it to somebody. So I think it's give yourself grace and keeping up with your skill and continuing to have your portfolio reflect the skills you have so that if you're needing an extra, like the economy's kind of stinky right now, extra work is always good, right? If you're looking for work, you can put that out there, or, God forbid, there's people who do get laid off. I've seen a lot of resumes, right? That I look at them and like, oh, they're impressive. And then I go look at the portfolio and I feel like there's a disconnect. I'm like, if this person's worked at all these places and they've have all these years of experience, this portfolio doesn't match.
Mhm.
So as you gain skill, make sure that you're showcasing that constantly.
Like, when you're updating your portfolio, you should also be doing updating your resume. Not because you're job hunting, but you can't remember everything, right? So if you just, like, keep like, once or twice a year, you do a quick update of your resume, you're just, like, keeping your achievements, they're
And
listed.
and with that, I have on my calendar every quarter at my job to put like the achievements that I have for the year so that I'm prepared for my evaluation. Like when I do my
Yes,
6 months evaluation and then I have to do my end of the year evaluation because like the way I write about myself affects how like my
absolutely.
raise. So for that new instructional designer that just got the job, as you get feedback or you're getting those types of things, like my boss will say something, and I'm like, remember when you said this? Like, you put it into the narrative and make that story, and that really helps you. Um, and those are also now your bank of things for interviews in the future when you are looking to
I
transition up within the same company and or looking for positions outside to move salary, because sometimes when you're in an organization it's hard. You don't get that salary bump when you go from like my company goes level 3 to 1 senior lead, right? So if you're trying to do that salary bump, sometimes you do have to leave to get it.